Everybody, the Seattle Seahawks have entered the chat.
Arroyo, JSN, Kenneth Walker, Sam Darnold, defensive coach. And I do think they have as good a GM as the league has outside of Howie Roseman. I see Seattle. I see a lot of talent. I see a Super Bowl capable team.
I think they're real. I think they're real because Sam Darnold is a real quarterback. He's beginning to play this way in another spot, in another system.
The 2025 Seattle Seahawks are not getting the respect that they deserve. From top to bottom, this team is responsible for some of the best storylines of the 2025 season. From Sam Darnold's continued emergence to Jaxon Smith-Njigba's bid to be crowned the league's best receiver, and to Mike Macdonald's elite defensive scheme taking shape, this team has it all. Factor in some incredibly savvy moves by general manager John Schneider to set it all up, and it becomes crystal clear that the Seattle Seahawks know exactly what they're doing. The product on the football field has been elite so far this season, but to get here, there had to be some pretty bold and risky decisions made by general manager John Schneider. He knew that it was time to move off Russell Wilson in 2022, laughing at the Denver Broncos' decision to pay the aging quarterback over $250 million, while they gladly accepted an almighty haul of draft picks. They then managed to turn those picks into a very nice collection of players, headlined by Devon Witherspoon, Charles Cross, Boye Mafe, and Derek Hall, who are all big parts of the team today. That one trade went a long way towards setting up the success that this team is having at the moment, but it wasn't the only sensible quarterback decision that Schneider has made in recent years. He also looks incredibly smart for his decision not to pay Geno Smith, and instead spend a very reasonable $33 million per year on Sam Darnold. This bargain price was available to Schneider because of Darnold's rough performances in Week 18 of the 2024 regular season and in the wildcard round. These two performances seemingly undid a season's worth of top-tier quarterback play. But Schneider wasn't fooled. He saw an opportunity to bring in a younger, cheaper, and more talented player at the sport's most important position, and he pulled the trigger. It didn't take long for this decision to be vindicated, with Darnold slotting into Clint Kubiak's offense perfectly. He has been incredible in the under-center, play-action-heavy system, completing 68.2% of his passes for 1,754 yards, 12 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions. His passer rating currently stands at 109.2, which is 5th best in the NFL. Meanwhile, poor old Geno Smith is currently all the way down as the 31st ranked quarterback with a 77.1 passer rating. His stat line of 1,417 yards, 7 touchdowns and 10 interceptions does not compare well to Sam, which means we can chalk this one up as another impressive win for John Schneider. On the topic of good decisions, how about the decision to trade away DK Metcalf? Trading away the QB1 and wide receiver 1 in the same offseason is certainly a risky move, unless, of course, you have someone better waiting in the wings. Seattle fans, I imagine you'll agree with me when I say that Jaxon Smith-Njigba firmly fits into the significant upgrade category. Having him on the roster meant Schneider felt comfortable letting Metcalf go, getting a second-round draft pick in return, which he used to help trade up to select Nick Emonwari, a player who looks like a star in the making. But let's not gloss over how outrageously good JSN has been so far this year. Through 7 games, he has already brought in an insane 819 receiving yards and 4 touchdowns. That puts him on track for just shy of 2,000 receiving yards. This guy has always been overlooked, not just because he was stuck behind Metcalf and Lockett in the early stage of his career, but also because he was pegged as primarily a slot player. As we are seeing this year, he's so much more than that. He's been lining up on the outside in an X-receiver role plenty this year, as well as in the slot, running routes at all depths. The results have been the same wherever he is and whatever route he is running. Complete and utter domination. Entering the bye, his 36 receptions for first downs lead the NFL, as does his 4.27 yards per route run. For context, Jamar Chase's Triple Crown season in 2024 came from a yards per route run of 2.41. It really is remarkable what JSN is doing. He is breaking out in front of our eyes and showing all the signs of being a truly elite wide receiver 1. The pairing between Sam Darnold and Jaxon Smith-Njigba has been a joy to watch, but it is not the only thing that's going well on this team. The defense is rounding into form nicely, currently ranking as the 6th best scoring unit, conceding 19.4 points per game. Their 8 interceptions are tied for 4th best in the NFL, and their 23 sacks are tied for 3rd. Mike Macdonald got this job because of the dominant defensive unit he produced in Baltimore, and it looks like he's now recreating something similar in Seattle. What makes all of this even more impressive is that Seattle has been producing these awesome numbers despite several key injuries. Most notably, 2-star cornerback Devon Witherspoon, who has played in only 2 games so far. The depth along the defensive line in particular is the key here. There are just so many guys in form right now. 4 players have already got 20 pressures on the season, with Leonard Williams, Byron Murphy, Uchenna Nwosu and Boye Mafe all starting red hot. Off-season arrival DeMarcus Lawrence is not far behind either, with 19 for himself. These guys are wreaking havoc every single week and regularly popping their names on the box score. Then, behind them, you have one of the most impactful linebackers in the entire NFL, in Ernest Jones, who leads the team with 59 tackles, while also contributing 5 pass breakups and a team-leading 3 interceptions. He is an absolute beast, and it's crazy to think that the division rival LA Rams traded him away for just a 5th-round pick prior to the 2024 season. He has been a game changer ever since he arrived in Seattle and deserves his new $33 million deal in the 2025 offseason. All in all, this is a supremely well-rounded team, and the scary thing is, there's actually a lot of room for improvement as well, when the secondary gets healthy and the run game finally finds its groove. The roster is loaded, and there are offensive and defensive masterminds leading both of these units. Seattle will feel pretty happy with their 5-2 record over the bye week, and their fans should feel pretty good about a deep playoff run, and potentially a Super Bowl. But what do you think? Am I too confident about the Seahawks? Or do you agree that they have a great chance to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl? Let me know in the comments. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please do drop a like and a subscribe if you did, as it goes a long way to supporting the channel and helping me build it up throughout the season.